Keith, another common myth homebuyers have is that they'll end up getting the best deal on the home listed on the for sale sign for that specific property. Can you clear that up?
That is definitely a myth. I would like to point that out. I can just put that under check mark under myth. That being said, there are very, very rare circumstances where that may be true, and that's how that myth came about. And the reason being is that it might be possible that the real estate agent would be willing to do something to make that happen. I have not seen that, so it is definitely a myth. But I can understand that happening. But the buyer doesn't get any representation. It's all really about the buyer getting representation. And when a buyer comes in now with the new rules and regulations, the buyer is now working with one agent, and they're working as a dual agent. And it's very difficult to work as a dual agent, meaning that I'm working for the buyer and I'm working for the seller. It's very difficult to do that. So it's about buyer representation. Get a buyer's agent out there and have them do the work for you.
Yeah, I think I'm glad you cleared that up, because I believe a lot of buyers don't really realize maybe the second half of a real estate agent's job, which is to negotiate. The first half may be to find the home, right. But they don't realize how important negotiation goes into.
Negotiations don't end until the purchase and sale is signed. You might negotiate the price, and then you do the home inspection, and then a whole new renegotiation phase begins. We always try to cut it off at the offer, that there's no more negotiations going on, no matter what's wrong with the house. But nine times out of 10, that's not the case. Negotiations are opened up again, and it's a whole new can of worms.
Okay. Thanks for clearing that up.
Sure.